Welcome, welcome. We are getting excited to get together December 8th at Metro Hall to honor International Day of Elimination Violence Against Women and Girls and Human Rights Day. We are all wearing orange and prepare to hear the story and open resources to all our beautiful immigrants in our communities who are stepping up for women empowerment, those who need help, or those who just choose to grow, become better, and help other people. This podcast is being led by Zareh Yoja. She is from Afghanistan. She is a women empowerment leader and gender equality advocate. Welcome, Zareh, and take it away. Thank you.
Thank you, Svetlana. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our awareness discussion against violence on women. So for today's agenda, we will have introduction to individual, and we will have a discussion, open discussion. Then we will have some conclusion at the end of this program. So as Svetlana introduced me, so if everyone can introduce themselves and their professionality, it will be great. So I will start with Zareen Khaled.
Hey everyone, wonderful to be a part of this podcast today. My name is Zareen and I represent Bangladesh at IWB. I call myself a green advocate. I work for climate change. I work for reusable bags that is not plastic. Having said that, I always work for, and I'm passionate about social impact, and that obviously includes all kinds of women empowerment, women rights, and everything. And I'm really excited. And this is a great time and a great opportunity to just speak up and, just support women empowerment as a whole. Domestic violence or not, women empowerment means more power to us, to all. So yeah, that's about me. I'm based in Toronto and I'm really excited for December 8th. Yeah, that's about me.
Thank you. Next we will go for Anila.
Hi everyone, this is Anila Hoque and I am working as a controller in Treasury as a media and broadcasting industry. I'm really excited to be a part of IWB and having here to represent myself. And I am wishing and hoping to see everyone on December 8th at Toronto Metro Hall.
Thank you. So next we will go with Abbie. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Abbie. I'm from East Africa, Ethiopia. I've been here for 32 years. My background is basically anything to do with beauty. I've been a fashion stylist for over 20 years. I've been doing makeup for over 20 years. And everything I stand for is helping other immigrants. I was lucky enough that I came to this country very young. So I didn't have the same difficulties that my mother had or any other person who came here older than a certain age. And so I'm here to be there for anyone who wants to empower themselves. But mostly with my brand, I own a makeup line and I'm a makeup artist, is to encourage everybody that it's never too late. That your dreams and your goal, you can start at 40. I'm 44 this year. I just turned 44 last week. It's never too late. So anyone, for me, my brand is going after your dream and you're going, doesn't matter where you come from, is where you start from. And I think as a woman and be around good women and people who encourage you is the key. And being abused, I never been physically abused, but abuse comes in different length and financially. So I had my own history of abuse with my ex, and it just makes you stronger. It's a cliche, but it's true. So that's my background.
Thank you. So we'll go for Peter. Yeah.
Hi there, it's Peter Ratnikov. I'm Svetlana's son and I've had the pleasure to be with this organization since the beginning. My specialty is cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, Crypto Life being my brand. I'm very passionate about freedom, and finances is one of the things we interact with in everything, whether it be paying bills, making money, getting food, taking out our loved ones. Spoken way of generating wealth, it's not fair. So my whole passion is to explain to people that gain your own freedom with every kind of angle you can. And if you can become financially independent, understand what the opportunities are happening in the world right now, it's going to give you more options and give you more potential to be free and your best self. So I'm grateful to be here, excited for December 8th. Anyone that at any time has any questions, there's always about anything in crypto or just basic finance, I'm always excited to share. And yeah, it's a pleasure being here.
Thank you, Peter. So next we will go for Irina.
Hi, everyone. My name is Irina. I'm proud to be a part of IWB in the capacity of digital marketing support for Svetlana and the organization. And also my passion is in wellness. So I spread the awareness on health topics and host women's retreats. So to promote healthy, happy living for women. Thank you so much. And
thank you, Irina. Thank you so much. So next we will go for Marina. Marina, please.
Yes, thank you. My name is Marina Zakharova. I'm happy to be a part of IWB, and I'm a professional coach, life coach, executive coach, and my passion is to unlock people's potential. I believe that we are unlimited beings, and all is hidden, all our power is hidden inside, and I help people to unlock this power, to give this power back to them, and I help people achieve their goals, dreams, overcome their doubts, fears, anything that can stop them from being self-realized and happy. So I work closely with women because sometimes, and very often actually, I see that women don't believe in themselves, in their power. And for me, it's my passion and my purpose to bring those people and those women to life, to let them know that that everybody always have choice. And when we choose be happier, stronger, healthier, and anything we choose to be, we can achieve it. And never give up on your dreams.
Thank you. Thank you, Marina. So next we will go for Dayana Stanislaus.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me here, and good afternoon, everyone. Super excited to be one of the co-founding member with Immigrant Women in Business. I am with them almost 6 years, and all I see in this organization is it's all about actions. And to tell a little bit about myself, I'm a business owner. And also a filmmaker, marketing strategist, and I can go on. But today I'm here to invite each and every one of you for the event that is taking place on December 8th, which we will be recognizing the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. We are at Immigrant Women in Business. We are voice for voiceless. And as women, we are already empowered, and we are here to support and lift others who are in trouble. So looking forward to see each and every one of you on December 8th. Thank you.
Thank you, Diana. So we have another one, Diana Otter. I'm not sure as she's there. No? Okay. Okay, thank you so much. It's my honor that I am among these leaders today in a Zoom call. So the purpose of today's is to share, as you have already shared your experiences and your insights. So we want, to contribute somehow that we can decrease the violence against women and be initiative in our community. So we all very excited to see you on December 8th in person to listen more about you all and share your ideas and your insights and your experience and perspective regarding this issue. And we are so excited to have you all, and we are honored to have you all. So I will start my questions. First, I'm really thankful for Peter that joined us in today's call. So I will start my question that how we can, as a youth, take lead, initiatives that we can ensure that their efforts as a lead can sustainable and lasting changes in the realms of human rights.
So I think part of human rights in the place we are now is there's places that have a lot more rights and a lot less. And of course, we're aiming towards every place getting better. But having financial independence, at the end of the day, if you have to wait on a government, a family member, a spouse, a friend for shelter, that puts you in a very hard situation to be living your most free and independent life. So in cryptocurrency, the old world was kind of hiding women as a whole from finance. It was a man's world considered, but that's all out the window now. So with cryptocurrency, you can use your emotional intellect, your creativity, your whatever you skill you have, and apply it in the crypto field and gain independence financially. And with that, you can find your own shelter. Choose maybe a safer place to live, whether it's a safer neighborhood, whether it's a safer country, whatever the case may be on the timeline. But we still have 85, 90% of people in cryptocurrency till this day are men. And before there was barriers to get it, I understand the old world, but now it's just a choice. So it's get outside your comfort zone, learn this new technology. Anyone that's an entrepreneur or solopreneur or someone doing business or planning to do business, this is the technology you're going to be using. It's not if, it's when. So why wait and miss opportunities to enhance your business, your life profile, your intelligence of something that's getting big as we're speaking? Just like don't wait to use the internet to 2023, but it's never too late. But right now we're in like the 90s, early 2000s of the internet, the movement we've come along in cryptocurrency. There's still so much more opportunity in the next 5, 10, 15 years. Yes, in 20, 25 years, everyone will be using it, it'll be integrated everywhere, and it'll be great. But right now, it's not too late. Don't watch the numbers in the screen. Treat it as a technology that can enhance your business, your life, and give you more independence and freedom to operate financially around the world without having to ask permission from anybody.
Yeah, thank you so much, Peter. Yeah, you have mentioned that so individual can, anyone can contribute to this, whether it is in any section, whether it's business or in a technology or as a teacher. So everyone can contribute to this and make this awareness to increase, to reach to more people, and we have a peaceful community. Thank you so much. The same question I will ask from Dayana. What do you think that how we can lead, as a youth, how we can take initiative to ensure that as a leader, these efforts can sustainable and lasting for the changes in the realms of the human rights?
I would say, thank you for that question. I would say that it is important that we connect with the right individuals, have the right connections, be in touch with the right organizations such as Immigrant Women in Business, where a lot of women and powerful women who connects at these events and share their stories. Listening, hearing from each other's stories, we learn a lot of lessons through that, and we can implement certain actions through listening to other people's stories. So my way off is to be in touch with right individuals and be in touch with and know the right organizations to be involved where they do action-oriented things to support other women. And yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, you're right, because if someone is facing problem, if they are not going into the right organization or right resources that they have, maybe they may will increase in the state of the support, be supportive for them. Yeah, thank you so much. So we will have the next question I will have ask Anila. Yeah, can you share your experience related to violence that you have experienced or you had, please?
Thank you for giving me the platform and giving me the opportunity to share my experience. So of course it's not one of the great experience anyone at their point of life would want to have, or would accept, first of all, or think about. It's not very pleasant at all, and it's very unfortunate that us as human beings sometimes would have to act as like animals. And it is very, very like saddening at the same time that sometimes the people forget to distinguish themselves, like how a human being should be different from other forms of animals, I think. So for me it was of course very, very hard. However, I think the background where I come from, the people that I was surrounded with throughout my lifetime, and the way I have been brought up, the way I have seen my like parents, my sibling, uh, I think that actually helped me a lot in where I am today. It helped me a lot of how I had to be like strong, or stand up for myself. I think a lot of credit goes to like the people I was surrounded with at that point of time, like since my childhood. It's unfortunate that I had to be like a victim of it. I had to be a survivor of it, and but I'm equally like grateful that I am here speaking up for like other women too at the same time, and also like being an encouragement to them to be like, like it's okay that you've gone through this, and it's okay that if you want to, raise your voice, it's not a problem at all. You don't. It's not like it's something is wrong with you. It's nothing like that. It's like everyone has problems. It's okay to have your part of the share, and I think it's good that if you like speak up, have your part of the pain shared with other people, and just be vulnerable when you have to, at your earliest, and just like stand up strong. You have to stand up strong. I know that you have to stand up strong because you have so much of your life ahead of you, and you have so many things to do, so much things to do, so much to give away, so much to contribute to. I think it's important that like women do like stand up for themselves and just like headstrong, go ahead and then be strong about it, and raise your own voice, speak up for yourself, because if you don't, no one is going to do that for you. I had to do it for myself. No one did that for me. So yeah, so it's really, really sad that it had to happen with from my partner. And yeah, with a daughter, with a child, who's seeing everything like right in front of her eyes, that is not something very healthy, especially. It's just equally like I think I feel like upset that like if you have like extended family, like they do have to go through a part of it, they do have to see it. And I still don't know, like we don't know what the consequences might be. But we just can hope that things like go really smooth and better in the long run.
Thank you. And we are so sorry that you have experience. So what do you think in how a youth, a leader can actively engage in a community to prevent these, prevent violence against women?
I think in order to prevent that, I think it's important to know, I think firstly is the right kind of people, I think the right kind of organizations. Like for me, I was really lucky to have access to one of the people through which I got to know like IWB, and here I am today, like a year it has been since then. I think yes, like helping out, like voicing out for the organizations who are supporting it. I think it is very, very crucial, that you that you would want to like make them like a part of it, like stand up or assist or help other women in it. I think these are very, very important. And I think, like empowering women and, girls, like it is something that is to be done for the lifetime. We might say like, we are in Canada, we are in US, but does not mean that it does not happen over there, right? It's everywhere. It's just, you just have to give the empowerment to them and give the proper education. I think the education starts within the family, within your institutions. It can be school, colleges, and also the organizations that are there. I think, like you fund the organizations so that they can have like proper access to institutions, access to different families, to regions, so that they can educate and they can, like encourage and let them know like what your rights are, what is wrong and what is right. And unfortunately, that does not happen in a lot of places. The education does not start from the family or the institutions. And I think it is very, very crucial from that perspective. And I think one of the most important things is engaging, I think, the male allies. Like I think it's very important, like if women are going through this, it's important to engage the males, to be a part of it, to, like stand up for those women, and also like male educating other males, like how it is not justifiable, how it is not, right to, let other women, go through it. I think through this, it is preventable to some extent, definitely.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we will have a Abbie. So Abbie, what do you think? For example, if you for to prevent, how we can measure to prevent that a youth in a daily life routine or in a routine daily lives, how we can contribute to make a culture of peace and gender equality. So as a habit, how we can make it in a habit that you should this practice and at home, in the society, when we're in the work. So how we can make this culture? What do you think?
Start at home first. Start at home to talk, to speak up, not to be shy away or be scared. And I think raising two teenagers myself, they educate me more than I educate them sometimes. But we have to give them the space for them to talk, to speak up. And for us, our dining table start every evening. We talk about our day, we question, we challenge ourselves, and they challenge me, and we challenge them too. And I think first will be education, our home. And I think as an immigrant child, and I think it's not to be shying away of the issues, and the world's changing very fast. And I think sometimes as a parent, we forget to ask questions to our children because they see and they hear more than we do. And I think for me is to be open-minded what they're teaching us, and to be open. First will be education. Second will be us as a parent or as a young people, to encourage them to question other people, to question other peers, to ask them questions why, and to be open-minded. And I think the fear of why there's so many problems in this world is the fear of the unknown. And I think if we decide to educate ourselves, and that the other person is going through the same thing we're going through, love is love, hate is hate, pain is pain. And I think that's the concept we have to encourage our youth, is to educate themselves, to get involved in different community, to be more open to something that they're not used to. And I think the main thing is, again, is our parenting. And we have to stop blaming all school, because it can start from home, is by leading, by giving them example. And I think that's the key that I do in my home, is to be open-minded and to teach our children that we need to read, we need to see other things. And I encourage my kids we do food banking, we have a gender equality class that I went with my kids. They were closed-minded. One of the teenagers like, I don't need to know. He's like, no, you need to know. Why? Because that's your classmate that's going to be there one day. So we need to be open and educate and encourage our youth, but we have to educate ourselves first, not to preach. I think we do preaching a lot, and we have to do action first.
Thank you. The same question I will ask from Mariana. So we will listen what is your perspective or your idea regarding this question.
Thanks for this question. I think it's very important to speak about this, because it's not like a topic which is at a close attention. And sometimes women who find themselves in this situation, they afraid to speak up because they are afraid of being judged. They feel shame. Sometimes they even feel guilt that maybe it's their fault or something like that. So I think that we need to educate people. We need to speak up, starting from our family and everywhere, because everything is connected. If we only talk about this in our families, other people can think that it doesn't exist, though we see that it's pretty common, unfortunately. And I am a mother of 2 daughters, and as a parent, I always educate them that in any circumstances, there is nothing that can justify such a behavior from the man. And if anytime, like if it happened once, don't feel shame to speak up. Don't don't feel guilt. Don't it's okay to be vulnerable. Any type of violence, especially that type of violence which women experience from men who are stronger, and it's awful. So it's just unacceptable, and it can be justified in any ways. So if it happened one time, even one time, it shouldn't be tolerated in any circumstances. So I think it's very crucial to help such women and to give them their worthiness back, their sense of self-confidence and education, and helping people, women who found themselves in such situation is crucial. And zero tolerance to such cases.
Thank you, Marina, for sharing your ideas. So as you both said that, yeah, it is very important from from the family side, that from if you're a parent, you should take care of your kids, you should educate your kids, and if you see anything, we shouldn't ignore. We shouldn't ignore, and we shouldn't feel that this is our guilty or our mistake. So we should be aware of, and we should have a peaceful community, first in our home, then in the community. So the next question I will ask from Zareen, that how we can, as a young leader, contribute to rising awareness and about the violence against women in our community.
Thank you so much. I would have to agree with what I remember Dayana said. It's very important to engage and also get the support from the family. And when I say engage, I mean with the whole community. Let me tell you one thing. I personally, I'm not a victim of domestic violence, but I have friends, family, and people around me who has been, a victim of domestic violence. And a large percentage of the women artisans who work in the factories that I work with, they are the case of domestic violence. And I see that most of them, they come out very strong, and their performance and everything else is so much better because they came out stronger. They spoke up for themselves, and they also they were seeking help from the community. It's very important to, engage and seek help from the community, not just stay home or just, say that, yeah, it happened to me. It's okay. It probably happens to a lot of people, and that's not okay. And so, as I was saying, a large percentage of the factory that I work with in Bangladesh, they are a case of domestic violence. It's very common there, but they are actually like very strong personalities, and they're like forgetting or coming out of their own situation, but and not only coming out, but they're also contributing to the society, the environment. So that is very important. And lastly, I would add that I met someone just last week at a networking event. She's a senior planner at Social Planning Toronto. So there, it's very interesting that I spoke to her about how we can engage ourselves with more, City of Toronto, all those government organizations, or even like organizations like IDA. That's the importance of engaging with the community. And that's very important because we have no idea what kind of help, what kind of advice we might get just by networking, just by talking to people. So I highly encourage anyone who might face or anything like that, just be strong enough and do what you like doing, and network, just seek help, seek advice, and collaborate with others, basically. So yeah. And the overall thing that actually raises awareness as a whole, like this kind of session that we're doing, this is like engagement, raising awareness, all that kind of stuff. So very important for us in this time of the world.
Thank you so much, Zareen, sorry. And the same question I will ask from Irina. So how we can, as a young leader, we can contribute, raising awareness against this violence against women?
Well, pretty much a lot of it been said already, but having different events like this, doing workshops, like free workshops for women, maybe like spreading awareness through the internet. A lot of young people and women and are on social media, so running some kind of campaigns to attract their attention, get more funding for companies, organizations that are helping these women to run those campaigns, to have it in front of everybody. Like, so you go on Instagram and you see this, how to, like, the signs of abuse, for example, because I know it's, for me as a domestic violence victim as well, I can speak personally that knowing the signs of abuse is the first step to recognize that you've been abused, because a lot of times we just don't know. We just think it's normal because, in our culture, from Bangladesh or like Russia, in my country, we say, oh, if he beats you up, he loves you. Like, it's a good thing. Great, it's a sign of love. Where, in reality, it shouldn't be tolerated. So Canada has definitely more stricter boundaries around that, which is great. But a lot of people are still immigrants here, and they don't know about those rules and boundaries. And there's different types of abuse. There's not just physical. There's also emotional, psychological. There's financial. There's religious, spiritual abuse. So there's all kinds of ways to abuse somebody, and they would not even know they're being held in this situation, like a hostage. So yeah, having more campaigns about talking about those little points, to explain to people. And because if you talk to me before, I'd be like, no, I don't know, I'm not being abused. What are you talking about? Abuse is when somebody's beating you up, and like when, I've heard stories of really bad abuse, and that's what I compare abuse to. So compared to that, mine was nothing. But no matter how small it is, it starts somewhere, and then it becomes bigger. And then, then it's too late when you realize, oh, okay, I almost got killed, possibly, right? So, yeah, that's, I think, is my way of thinking of, spreading awareness is more campaigns, more people speaking about it, more celebrities speaking about it. There's a big movement on mental health now. It's been a taboo before talking about mental health, but now it's more coming out, and a lot of celebrities speaking, and all the suicides that we see, within celebrity world too, bringing the awareness. So the same thing should be for treatment of women and domestic violence and different signs of abuse and different types of abuse, so people realize. And also for women, the same as for men, because men who do that, they may not realize also what they're doing. They may think it's culturally normal, or whatever they were bringing was.
Excellent. Thank you, Irina. Zarlash, we're good to go. I think we have a great content here for our people, followers on social media, and our multicultural channels of our beautiful founding members who are going to be sharing this information with a lot of people in our community. I'd like to personally thank you all. Thank you for being open, especially Irina and Anila. It's difficult to share about those things. It's always fun to talk about how successful we are and how fun it is to live in Canada. It's the level of leadership, of vulnerability. It's always one of the most difficult level of leadership. I'd like to thank you for that. And thank you for all being engaged. And thank you for making a difference. Thank you, Peter, for supporting women empowerment. And we'll see you all on December 8th wearing orange. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Bye for now.
Thank you, everyone.